What's happening, y'all? Since I'm up, I said I might as well give y'all a double dose. You know what I'm saying? Got a lot of action, a lot of traction. Appreciate everybody that's been tapped in. Double tap that screen. It don't cost you nothing to press that button. You know what I mean? We all the way live. No job. I love how the facts is unraveling. And, you know, everything that, in terms of the projects and the content we dropping, is resonating with y'all. And I appreciate it. Let's see who's up at 4 in the morning on a random Monday. Or what is this, Wednesday? My bad. So the wolf is up. Yeah, man. What it do, Jones? What's going on, Orion? Hey, man, I said, you know what? Why not? Why not? You know what I'm saying? I done did my work for the day. You know? And, yeah, I think, I just thought of something. I'm like, yeah, it's a different time, man. Different time that we came up in, man. And some of these stories, when I think about them, I'm like, yeah, I wonder if they even know what this time period was like. My eye burning. What the fuck? It's my eye. Afro Jones out right now. Yeah, that's a fact. Afro Jones out right now. Tap in with that. G.I. Jones out right now. Meet the Wolf out right now. Sam. I like I got something in my eye. Yeah, Box Takeout right now. Thought Mob K out right now. I gotta get the covers for those so I can put them on. I'm gonna put those on all digital platforms also. Yeah. Sam, let's fully. You know what I mean? But what y'all got going on, man? What parts of the world, you know the roll call, how we do it. Double tap that screen one time for the guy. Sherry on deck. You know what I'm saying? My face? What you mean wash my face? What's on my face? Ain't nothing on my face, baby. I'm talking about clean as the board of health over here, baby. You know what I'm saying? You might want to wipe that screen, baby. That's what it is. Wipe that screen. That's that little crusty Android, mommy. You gotta take that little cover off that thing and, you know what I'm saying? Take some alcohol and a little cotton swab. You know what I'm saying? I'm just messing with you. Baby. I said, Jones, I got a question. Do you ever think about using your art to take it to another level? Yes, I actually have thought about that. And I'm about to start more art in terms of like, you know, painting and, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. So I can really show y'all that, you know, side of my creativity. So, we're good? Just wanted to know you was in the house one time. Sherry said, listen. All right, Sherry, they see you. Double tap there. You see what she did to my shirt? She did to my white beat already, Sherry. See me and said, with the paw. You pawed the shit out of my joint, B. Hey, what's up, new people? I see y'all coming on in here, man. You know what I'm saying? We still rocking 4 in the morning. Double tap that screen if you know what I mean. Don't cost you nothing to press that button. You know the goddamn slogan. Let's go then. So that's a nice looking dog. Thank you. Her name is Sherry. You know, Sherry been holding it down. In 2007, I watched your vids and said your narrative is ill and real. Thank you. I appreciate that, man. We still here. We still here rocking. And I'm learning with the times, right? So streaming, you know what I'm saying, is a real thing, right? So, being that we got a lot of real life stories, a lot of experiences, and a lot of crazy scenarios that, people might find entertaining, we just start turning this camera on and popping it with y'all, you know what I'm saying? So that's really was the premise of this whole thing, you know what I mean? So every now and then we just, we get into battle rap content or this or that, but I try to make this more about the life thing, you know what I'm saying? So we can kind of get to know each other, all of the aspects that people might not know about me. Not all of them, but you know what I'm saying? Certain life shit. Serious. Oh no, I'm clean, Raheem. I don't know why you would want to put anything like that on me, brother. I'm not doing nothing illegal, and I'll be chilling. You know what I mean? I'm promoting my content. My book is out right now, The Art of Word War. Sherry, The Art of Word War is out right now, which is my audio book. Y'all can tap in and cop one directly, or you can look online. I appreciate it if you let me get your email and do it that way. That way I could continue to market whatever I got to you and just boom, send it to you. Like I said, if you haven't already though, we got about 8 times the people as likes here. Double tap that screen one time. I don't like when I keep saying it, but it makes the video look weird. All right? Just one time. Wolf, what's happening? Rahima Buster. Yeah, I don't know why you keep saying police stuff. That's weird. No, I don't have any problems, Raheem, but you know what? Since you want to keep bringing negativity to our chat, I'm going to give you one chance. How long should I put him in the corner for, guys? How long should he have to stay in the corner? And he got a nerve to have a name like Raheem. Like, that's a positive brother name, man. It rhymes with my name. Like, come on, bro. It be your own people. You know what I'm saying? 5 minutes. Orion said forever. Get him out of there. What y'all think? Okay. Yeah, he's still going. What y'all think we should do with him? Should we give him a chance or get him out of there? He said, repping Roselle, Linden, Hillside, and North. What's happening? Jersey in the building. All right. Somebody. Yeah. Yeah, we don't need that here, brother. You got 2 people that said to ban you, so you're banned. Okay. Hope it was worth whatever that weird policiness was, brother. But yeah, we on the up and up over here, my brother. I think Jadakiss would boost the battle rap community. Of course he would if he battled. I mean, it's Jadakiss. You know what I'm saying? One of the greatest lyricists of all time. It says, I'm a fan. I'm always in front of you. You can never see me. A riddle. I'm always in front of you. Now, you're not getting me one of those because then if it's something palsy, I already fell for it. So, sorry. Can't solve your riddle for you. It says, you live. Yeah, I appreciate all the way live with no job, Jack. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? We making sure we stay consistent and persistent over the resistance. You know what I'm saying? And it's actually a pleasure to meet all of you people. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm pretty sure some new people here that have never came here before. Right? Right or wrong? If this is your first time here, put 100 in the chat. You know what I'm saying? And double tap at the same time. And let me know where you from. Let me know what city you repping. All that type of stuff. Said Jada's super legit. Yeah, Jada's fire. He said, Jones, did you ever stay in the Bay? Of course, I stayed in the Bay for years, man. Hello? That's where I was booked at. That's where I've been back and forth to for over 10 years. I said, Jadakiss kind of look like a lesbian aunt. Yo, you bugging. You're bugging out. Can't do that with Jada. It says, is in alcohol, I don't know what that means, a boo, but I don't drink alcohol like that no more, brother. Chirac in the building. Says, what percentage of battlers are weirdos off stage? I think I go with about 97% 6.3. I think that's fair. Yeah, Sherry. Sherry. What you think? Should be higher or lower? Which one? You don't know? Yeah. Around there. You know what I mean? Somewhere around there. What's up from Nashville? Okay, salute. It says, bro, I'm from the East Bay, West Hayward. Shout out to Hayward in the building. You know what I mean? I used to be out that way for sure. Who's Flea? I don't even know what that means. It says, I'm new, but I've been knew who you were. Salute. That's even better, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because that means we doing our job. That means I'm catching up with people that might not have seen me in years, right? You know what I'm saying? We connecting the dots, B. And that's what this YouTube thing has kind of been a blessing for me in terms of an artist. It's helping me to promote this new music that I got out, Afro Jones, G.I. Jones, Meet the Wolf, etc. The Art of World War book, you know what I'm saying? The new shit that's dropping. The videos we drop, you know what I'm saying? All of that. You know what I mean? So we connecting the dots through here, so it's a blessing. But we're gonna chop some real life stuff. I'm gonna tell y'all a story that is kind of funny, but it also just gonna tell you the climate that things used to kind of be like, you know what I mean? It says, Shannon says, hello handsome, what's up baby, how you doing? Salute the survivors worldwide, that's right, for sure. Charlemagne the God? I've definitely never heard that one. I don't think I look like that guy at all, but okay. I don't know why you would say that, whoever that is, EKZ, because to me and in the world that we live in, sir, on the other side of this phone, okay, where we respect actual man timing, when men cower, right? When men threaten other men with police, when men leave their friends and get, beatings and just pretend it doesn't happen, when men do violating things that put them and their loved ones in harm's way and then wiggle out of it like little girls, we don't respect those type of people, okay? We respect the other guys. The guys that face things head up, the guys that don't make up lies that they get caught in, the guys that actually stand on right, regardless, okay? And even if they're wrong, and they atone for it and they do the right thing by it. So being that you want to bring negativity to the chat, sir, you got addressed, but now you're going to be in timeout for half an hour, which means you're probably going to miss the whole thing. But if you come back, you said people suck. Yeah, it's not all the people, but sometimes we like to address the trolls because we troll the trolls, you know what I'm saying? It actually works because we kill the narratives as they try to build them in the chat, right? That's why I love y'all. That's why we rocking, right? That's why y'all here. So the truth hurts for real. Yeah, they don't like it. You know what I'm saying? Some of these trolls, they really don't like the truth, so they just come here to try and disrupt the vibe. And we welcome. You're all welcome. Frank White voice. King of New York, Frank White voice, remember him? Sherry, I don't like that you got my wife beater looking all saggy, baby. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have them, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, he said, I don't know what that means. It says, I'm not gonna lie, I'm eating hella bacon right now. I don't think that's healthy for you, brother. If you're lucky, I can't smell it. I probably would want to, it's just not me, right? We got also almost 100 people here already, like at 4 something in the morning. Y'all know how we rock. Double tap that screen. It's like wiping your feet at the door when you walk in the house, okay? So for the new people, this is Jones Land. We got a lot of people that be rocking here with us, but the algorithm, I know, suggests new people every day. So I appreciate y'all being here. We're going to talk about the first time that I went to Brownsville, Brooklyn, all right? First time I went to Brownsville. Fruitville Station. Shout out to Fruitville Station. Yeah. I used to be there, man. I used to be in the Bay a lot. You know what I'm saying? Final Destination, you're kind of going crazy in terms of the volume of comments in the chat, brother. Trolling is okay, but you can't flood the chat, okay? Can't OD. You see, I'm trying to be fair. Keep typing over and over and over and over and over. I'm just gonna have to. All right. Says okay. All right. All right. There you go. I look like Kid Cudi. Okay. Who else I look like? Come on, shoot your best shot. What else y'all got for me? Kid Cudi. Who else? Charlamagne the God. Who else? So you say I'm Kid the God? That's what you're saying. What else? Let me help y'all out. I gotta help y'all with y'all roast. Double tap that screen, new people. I see y'all coming through here. Wipe your feet at the door. You're famous? That's what's up, brother. He says, Jones got the most trolls in any battle rap chat. You got the most action. Hello? Come with the territory, Jack. He says, yeah, broken, take a joke. Oh, yeah, man. Ain't shit ain't about nothing, man. You know, I got thick skin, man. I'm a big old player, man. Sometimes I just come off passionate because I talk real aggressive because I'm from Jersey. So sometimes people think it's like emotional or something, but it's like, no, that's just my delivery. It's grr. Said action is a must. Yes. Slimbo Slice. Oh. Damn. That's cold right there. Nigga call me Slimbo Slice. I ain't, yo, you ain't right for that, bro. That's kind of funny, man. You're lucky I don't got cornrows or something, because that'd be even 10 times funny. It says, am I at Sigma? No. I don't know what that means. Talking about fraternity? So what do I think about Cal dissing Gilly, Sun versus Rum? That's corny. Why would he do something like that? That's lame. I hope he didn't do that. He said, I am the brother of Ice Show Speed. If that is your brother, I want you to find another way to say that, brother. Because that sounds like either you're lying to try and create a personality for yourself for internet clout, or you don't have your own identity as a man to say, I'm the brother of such and such, as the first thing you say, right? Because you could say, I'm such and such, right? And then it'd be like, oh, okay. It'd be like, and, you know, such and such is my brother. At least, you know what I mean? Represent yourself first as a man, brother. You know what I'm saying? Come on. Confidence, brother. He says, ha ha ha, brother. Brother. Come on, brother. Brother. Says, well, this is one of the things I'm doing for a living now, love. Okay, I'm an artist. My name is Serius Jones. I am a professional entrepreneur. Okay, I have different projects. I have films that I'm actually shopping for all you investors. We are now in the final stages of developing some very lucrative investments. Okay, but yes, I have different projects, different tiers of different things that I promote. One is my my albums. All right, Afro Jones, G.I. Jones, Meet the Wolf, TCOF, etc., etc. And I have an audio book. It's available right now. You can follow me on Instagram at The Real Serius Jones. No O is serious, and just put book. Send me a DM, and I'll send you one. Shout out to the 3, 4, 5 people that tapped in today. You know what I mean? And yeah, we just gonna keep rocking like that. All right. It says 100, 100. Money is not important. Shit, I don't know where you live, but it's definitely definitely does a lot of bad to people too. You know what I mean? Yeah, G.I. Jones, Afro Jones. You said I need a feature? Tap in. Anybody need a feature? Right now is a good time for you because I got some time. So if you're serious, tap in, send a DM. Same Instagram, at the real Serious Jones. Let me know. If you got something you're working with right now, might could knock something out tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? But just come cash ready. Don't play with me. If you got whatever you got, just let me know what you got. You know what I mean? Just don't try to hit me with the, yo, but Jones, I'm nice. Yo, but like my man makes beats. You know what I'm saying? But like, what if I get you like a good beat? Alright, well, yo. Alright, so what if the verse is fire? Like, do I still gotta pay you? Like, bruh, please, don't do that to me. Alright? You give me the song, I'm gonna body it. I'm gonna treat it just like it's a Lil Wayne feature. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna gas that motherfucker, wow it up. And y'all know the algorithm going crazy, all right? We got almost 100 people in here. It's 4:30 in the morning on a Wednesday morning. So you already know it's gonna do numbers. Don't worry about all that. Just have my chips, okay? It ain't gotta be a whole lot, and we ain't gonna talk about the number on here. But when you DM me, just be like, yo, Jones, I got this. And say, this is my Cash App, send me the record. You send me the record, as long as it's not trash, I'ma body it. I'm gonna send it right back. Boom. Same day turnaround, you ain't gotta think about it. Don't make it weird. Cause I hate when people be like, yeah, I just wanted to tap in and see what it's gonna do for the future. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I'm gonna holler at my peoples and I'm gonna this and this and that. No, you're not. Stop. Okay, stop. Just holler at a nigga when you really said, like, that's the problem with a lot of artists. You don't even know. Like, let's say you was Joe Schmo from Idaho, right? And you just tapped in for a feature, right? Let's say you didn't even have that much, right? But you dealt with everything on a straight up. Yo, Jones, check it out. I'm Joe Schmo from Idaho, bro. Like, I got this song, it's fire. I want to get you on it. I got this much. All right, cool. Cash up that shit. Send me the record. Boom. All right, I'm in the studio. FaceTime you, yo. This shit's hard you up. Oh, yo, that's crazy. I like it. All right. Boom. Change this one part and say this. I bomb. Sent it to you. Got the files. Yo, I want to shoot a video to it. Da 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 da. I got, yo, I'm over here and I'm gonna do this. All right, boom. Do you know how much further that relationship goes if you seen that a nigga's a stand-up nigga, he did everything you said he was gonna do, it was seamless business? You know what? You might want to actually help him. You might want to actually promote that record, right? Instead of look at it as like, oh yeah, it's just some feature I just did for some nigga that, you know what I mean? That's what niggas don't be getting. So when they come to you on this, they don't even understand. It's just that's what artists respect. At least, you know, my type of art. I like when people just keep it simple. You know what I mean? Even if you said, bro, I ain't got no bread, but I got this, I'm probably gonna say, you know what I mean? But at the same token, at least you're not trying to, you know what I mean? That's how you ruin relationships, trying to front like, all right, final destination, you got to go. All right, you're in timeout. We're gonna give you a break. Cause I don't know what you got going on. You just, like, that's crazy. Peace, Jones, peace, man. He says, do black people live in Idaho? Absolutely. He says, free game, salute. Nah, real talk. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what we look for in relationships, business relationships. Reliability, simplicity. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to hear a whole bunch of, and some people get in their own mind that they can really talk you into doing stuff that's just like, it's not even smart for you to even want that. Because if I feel finessed, let's say you talk me into doing some shit I didn't even want to do, and if I feel finessed about it, I'm not gonna promote it, right? I'm not gonna want to shoot a video to it, right? I'm be like, I don't even like that song. Then what? You paid for a feature for no reason because the guy that you doing it with don't even mess with you. Think about it. But anyway, he says the people want to see you, G. Salute, man. Appreciate you. He says, did you hear what Cap said? Honestly, I didn't hear all of that drunk shit he was talking, bro. That dude was like, that's a rap, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I only because of the fact that there was some people trying to perpetuate a narrative as if the paperwork we paid for and showed y'all was somehow Cap. That's the only reason why I even addressed that at all, because it's obviously, as you see, you know, it's a real spiritual warfare thing out here. Some people could hear you admit to. We're not even gonna get into it. You're gonna check the last video if you want to see all of that, right? We're not even gonna taint this with the of that, right? We're gonna move on to more positive things. But if you want to get into that, all you gotta do is look at the last video and look at the way that I responded and talked to him in the live. I didn't see all that other shit he was saying about that same guy, that same situation they trying to drag. It's corny. We're not even giving that no light. They know what they know my body. And these computer warriors decide to pop outside one day, then we'll see if they have the same tone, right? All these people that just yell at from the comfort of their homes. As you can see, I'm in the comfort of my home with Sherry, but I'm also the outside Dolly, talking and stepping the same way. All right. Okay, so boom. So let's get into it. All right. So in the early 90s, in the early, 2000s, it was a whole different vibe outside, right? In certain places, it was really like a third world type vibe, right? And I don't mean third world in terms of I mean in terms of like a violent aura in the air, right? Where it's just like, it's that, right? We got almost 150 people here. Double tap that screen, new people. I see y'all coming through. You know what I mean? I can't read everything y'all saying, but y'all going crazy in that chat. Salute, Jones. What's up, Nicole? So look, I had this, and I always liked chains. Always liked jewelry. And I remember I had this chain, and my dad, I was going to Brooklyn. Shout out to this girl, I'm not gonna say her name, but she was like my little Brooklyn girl, right? She was skinny as hell, she was mad tough, but she was smart, right? She was in college doing her whatever, and she kept saying, "You don't never come to my hood, damn, you don't even come down see me, that's whack, you been all summer, da-da-da," right? And this is when, I was still, halfway square here, even though I was a young hustler. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't really some boss game yet. I was a young nigga. So I went out there to, just to check it. I didn't even look at her like that. It's just I had love for her. She was cool. So I really was on some summer day shit. She like come through, like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, all right. So I'm going to Brooklyn, right? On the train, right? And is it the 2 or the 3 train? Yeah, Saratoga Rockaway. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody that knows Brooklyn. Shout out to everybody that knows Brownsville. You know what I'm saying? Bed-Stuy, all that. Yeah, like Nicole said, hit the like, yo. Hit the like, man. We got almost 150 people here at 4:30 in the morning, man. Don't be weird. Participate. Da-da. That's all you got to do. Pay your toll, then you control. Some of y'all is in here, just woke up, didn't even brush your teeth, and all in the chat, running your chaps. Cut it out. You know what I mean? Relax, wipe your feet at the door. You know what I mean? Have a nice little cool adventurous story time to start your morning, all right? From a real one. Be grateful. Anyway, so we're in Brooklyn. I'm on my way to Brooklyn, right? And my dad sees this chain, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the wolf chain, you know what I'm saying? So some people just be hating, but they see how bust that is and how beautiful that looks. And if you want to get some craftsmanship like this done, you can tap in too, because y'all can see the process. We designed this from scratch, right? And showed y'all how we made it. It's on the page if y'all want to check it out. But I had this icy, like God body looking piece. You know what I'm saying? That's this young lady had actually got for me for my birthday. That was like the first real bust down chain I had, right? And my dad was mad at me because he was like, "So you gonna go on the train to Brooklyn with that?" Like, and my dad was always practical, right? He never was a flashy, That's probably why maybe I'm a little more, you know what I'm saying? My pops is mad conservative in that way. Like, he never was on some, he looking at me like, why you can't just tuck it in? We had a big thing about that, right? Because he wanted me to tuck my chain in. And I'm like, I'm not wearing this if I gotta tuck it. Like, what's the point of that, right? And in his mind, it's like, what's the point of you, you know what I'm saying, going to the trenches and the slums by yourself with this on, right? Which he had a very valid point, especially at this time, right? So, and I, you know, I have been, you know what I'm saying, blessed and situated, you know what I'm saying, if you know what I mean, many times. I had already caught, you know what I'm saying, you know, been in certain type of situations that I'm not proud of because of trying to defend myself with the, you know what I mean, right? But because it was that time, especially, even though it's always that time, depending on, you know, to defend yourself, right? And there's crazy people in the world. We all know that, right? So going to Brownsville with a big chain on your neck and you don't know nobody, at that time it's kind of like, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? So whatever. That's what I'm doing. I'm going to see a joint though. I gotta be, you know what I'm saying? I gotta have to do what Jay said, flash the jewels, because that's the rules. You know what I'm saying? I can't not wear the chain just because I'm going to Brooklyn. And how's that going to look if I'm walking around? You can see this big old chain through my shirt. Oh, he trying to tuck his chain. He's like that. That makes you kind of look a little bit more victimish, just so you know, if you don't know, right? So, okay, I'm on the train. I'm on the train, riding. All of a sudden, the stations. Hey, double tap that screen, man. We got three times as many people as likes here, man. I don't want to hit 200 and we ain't even got 100 likes. That don't look right. Double tap that. All right. So the train stations are starting to look themselves a little bit more like. And I'm not trying to disrespect y'all. Y'all know I ain't lying, Brooklyn. The train station themselves start to look a little bit more beat down. The sign falling off and shit. Right? I'm looking like, yeah, okay. It's the people on the train start to look. It's older black ladies with gold teeth and shit, right? Jamaican ladies, big old gold fronts and shit, sitting down. People faces look a little harder. You know what I'm saying? It's a little more spaced out. You know what I'm saying? And it's looking, you know, in terms of, you know, like Brooklyn is more spaced out than it is concentrated in certain places, right? But it's like it's looking like, right? Get off the train station. Shorty's meeting me. Now, all right, we get to this part, right? Shorty's meeting me. I'm walking out the train. As I'm walking out the train, it's an elevated train station. If you know anything about Brownsville, you know what I'm saying? Yes, like Nicole said, hit the like. Stingy motherfuckers. You trying, Nicole. But they like elevated train stations out there, especially in Brownsville and Brooklyn and all that. So I think Saratoga Rockaway was the station. I'm getting off the train. I'm walking down the steps, and I can see Shorty walking towards the steps. As I'm walking down the steps, I hear ka 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 ka. Like, oh, right. I'm looking. I kind of the steps kind of got like a railing right there. I kind of like duck toward the railing because it sounds close as shit. I'm like, oh. The next thing you know, I see Shorty just didn't break stride. She was just walking straight towards the train, and I'm like, that shit sounded mad close to me. So I get down the stairs. I'm like, yo, you ain't hear that? And she's like, oh yeah, they shooting today. But anyway, what's up? Da, da, da. So I'm like, oh nah. I should have it on me right now. All right. I'm tight that I ain't got the ratty. Right? I'm like, damn. So this is a universal move. If you're not from the hood and you're talking to a girl that's from a dangerous neighborhood, let me tell you something. This is the universal test that they do to you to test your manhood. It's called walk with me to the store. Okay? If you're not from that neighborhood and you walk with that girl to the store, you're walking past her entire childhood. You're walking past all of the people that have known her whole life, the dudes that want to smash, all of that, the family members. You're walking right into the lines, then, brother. Brother, I'm gonna tell you, brother, you don't want to take that ride, brother. Yeah, like you said, put the speaking emojis. Like you don't want to do that, brother. I'm telling you, right? If you do, you're a brave man because you're definitely gonna be faced. He said, "That's right. You know exactly what I'm talking about." He said, "Yep." He said, "Facts." He says, "LOL." You gonna tell him, right? Yeah, I'm gonna tell him. Right? He said, "Facts." He says, "My favorite battle rapper." I appreciate that, Miss Carrie. So, heart check, right? Walk to the store with me. Come on. What are you gonna say? No. Oh, come on. I'm walking to the store. I don't know these niggas, right? So you walk into the store, right? Of course, she probably take you the long way so that she does walk past everybody. Because you know what Brooklyn girls like? They like tough niggas. They want to see that you know what I mean? You sturdy for real. So she probably was doing this on purpose just to see how I would stand up. You know what I'm saying? So we walking. This was pretty cool at first. I'm like, all right, we good. We, you know what I mean? We ain't really passing them. We ain't doing. Then I see a whole group of niggas right here, right? And it's like, we can't cross the street because that's pussy. You know what I'm saying? If we walk in here, we just see some guy right there. One of them say, "Come on, let's cross the street here. Come on, let's walk over here, babe." Can't say that to no girl. You know what I'm saying? And you don't want to do that anyway. Just words of advice, okay? If you're walking and you see a crowd of people, let me show you how to do it. Let me show you how to do it so you don't look soft. In case you are soft, right? In case you're soft and you're scary, I'm gonna tell you how not to look scary. This is how you get away with it, right? Some game for free. This is how you walk through them. You do like this. What's up, fellas? You just walk mad fast and you just look at everybody and you don't avoid nobody's eyes. You walk past like this, trying to look up, trying to look over. Niggas is trying to meet your eyes. Niggas are looking at you like this and you like, niggas can tell that. You know what I'm saying? You got to be right like this. Yo, what's up? All right. Keep the forehead wrinkled. Keep the forehead wrinkled, okay? And look directly at people. That makes people uncomfortable. Game for free, right? Y'all crying, laughing. This is good news you can use, man. I'm trying to help y'all niggas out. Y'all bitch ass niggas be out here getting robbed and stuff, and you don't know why, right? I'm telling you why. Because this is the shit me and my niggas be looking at, and they be like, oh yeah. Oh yeah. You know what I mean? Nigga be seeing some of y'all and be like, oh yeah, get him. You know what I mean? I'm not saying I be like that, but you know what I mean? You showing the signs. It's like the lion and the hyena, you know what I'm saying? Or the gazelle. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all get all gazelle like your boy Fed Ice. You know what I'm saying? Now he don't look right in the camera. Shit start to look different, don't it? Now it start to look like, you don't look like a wolf, you like a deer now. You know what I'm saying? With the headlights, bing, bing, bing. It's different, right? Y'all crying. Y'all can't stop laughing so much because y'all gonna make me laugh, right? I don't wanna, all right, get ahead of it. So, all right. So, I'm walking past, right? I do the, what's up, fellas, right? I walk through, what's up, niggas, all right? A little extra, all right? All right? Nigga said, I know you're not gonna just walk past me with this character. That's what he said. I was like, oh, damn it. It was like, dun, 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 right? It was the moment of truth. It was like, you all right, sir? It's just me, mama. Good job. Sharon be on point. She's like, who that? It's me, baby. So, yeah. Yeah, Harlem street takes, that's a bad take, man. People already know what happened to all of my ops. So bye, sir. It's not gonna work. Do your research. But anyway, so I know you're not gonna just walk past me with this character. I'm like, oh man, how do I address this, right? I turn around, I see the nigga, he's sitting there, he looking right up at me like, I look at her, I'm like, yeah? He said, yeah. His boy's standing right there, everybody's standing there. I'm like, I look at her, she like, nah, chill, that's my peoples, that's our peoples, he cool, da 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 da. So I'm like, yeah, all right. Now this is some game for free. Yeah, all right, it's not bitching up, just so you know, okay? Yeah, all right is known as a universal street nigga, it's whatever. Huh? Y'all with me? You see what I'm saying? It says 100. Peace, Jones, peace. What's up, Sticky Finger? What's going on? You feel what I'm saying? That's another universal. Now it's on them. Yeah, all right. Now, I'm not saying you're not exempt for the next thing, which could be, yeah, all right, what? Nigga hit you with the yeah, all right, what? And now, you know what I'm saying? You might have to, like, you know what I'm saying? But I wasn't going, right? So I hit him with the yeah, all right. And she was kind of like, chill, da 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 da. And we kept walking, right? Get to the store. In my mind, I'm thinking like, oh nah, this walk back gonna be different. How can I neutralize this, right? This is what I'm trying to tell y'all about mind war. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you might not have a strap on you. Sometimes you might be outnumbered. And you gotta somehow navigate this, right? And this is just the preliminaries, right? So walking back from the store, I'm like, yo, that's your people. She's like, that's my cousin. Yeah, don't think about him. And don't listen to hood girls either, to my nerds people, because there's a lot of nerds, you know what I'm saying? There's more than 100 y'all on here, and probably 70% of y'all didn't grow up in no projects or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? So when you're talking to a girl that's from the projects, from a neighborhood that's really rough and stuff, they're always gonna tell you it's not that rough. Okay, you can't believe them, all right? They're gonna tell you, no, come on, he ain't gonna do nothing to nobody. He got 6 bodies, okay? That nigga got 6 bodies, and she knows about 3 of them. You know what I'm saying? She gonna tell you, he ain't gonna do nothing to nobody. That's just my cousin, he ain't gonna do nothing. It's not real. He's gonna do something, right? And it's up to you to navigate out of that situation, right? So she tried to hit me with the he ain't gonna do nothing, he ain't nobody. I could already tell he's somebody. He's the only nigga on the block that, you know what I'm saying, sitting right there, all these niggas around him. As soon as he said something, they all stood up, all that. He's definitely somebody, right? It's just my cousin, he ain't nobody. Okay, so we coming back from the store. I thought of the neutralization, right? Everybody wants some money. I need some weed. The great equalizer, right? So when we come back from the store, he's sitting right there, still on the stoop, right there, probably waiting for me to come right back past. And when I'm walking past, I walk straight up to him. And I'm like, yo, bro, wallahi, this is just how it happened, right? I'm like, yo, bro. I said, you got some weed for sale? He was kind of thrown off guard. Like, what? You got some weed for sale? He looked at me, thrown out like, yeah, niggas got some weed. All right. I said, yo, bro, I ain't no character, nothing like that though, bro, right? And he kind of looked at me with the nigga, like the don't push it. He kind of looked at me with the dope, like, yo, like, all right now. And I'm like, I'm just saying, bro. He like, all right, right? Defibrillate. You gotta de-escalate sometimes. I got what I wanted. You got what you wanted. You wanted to look like you was in charge and you was regulating on the block, and you see somebody messing with your little cousin. You wanted to make it seem like, hey man, you know that's my little cousin. You wanted to do the little big homie move and all that. All right, cool. You get to do your little big homie move, but you don't get to play me though. You just made a little $50 or something. You know what I mean? You really a corner standing nigga anyway, nigga. You see me walking by with this big old chain. You really just wanted an excuse to rob me. You know what I'm saying? But instead of just going right there, you had to try to make an argument up first. You know what I'm saying? So that's how street niggas think. They sometimes either if they ain't not gonna just blitz you, they gonna try to make a reason, excuse to where they gotta get you. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, nigga in my hood talking all that shit. Now when we come back, we gonna get that nigga beef. Fuck that. You know what I'm saying? And the other niggas is yeah. You got the hyena block standard niggas that's going, you know what I mean? They're going to go along whatever, you know what I mean? They want to eat too. They think of shit, all right? You know what I mean? So they going to make you bad first. They're going to be like, yeah, nigga came by my little cousin talking crazy. They going to lie on you too. You ain't even say nothing. They just going to say, he came down with my little cousin talking crazy. You know what I'm saying? Talking about like da-da-da-da. They going to lie on you when you at the store. You know what I'm saying? All you did was walk past. You said, hello, guys. Hey, yeah, nigga walking past talking crazy, bopping all down the block like this hood and all that. Like, fuck that nigga. Yeah, I mean, so, boy, I bought a 50 of weed. And this is why I seen something. This is why I knew it was a whole nother era, too. I don't even know if y'all know about this existing. Do y'all know about Hennessy dipped marijuana? Do y'all know about that? They used to dip the bud in Henny and let it dry in Brownsville. Tell me I'm lying. If you from Brooklyn and you in the chat, put 100 in the chat. You remember that? He says, yup. Hey, Poppy, what's up? What's up, baby? Y'all remember that shit? They used to dip it in Hennessy and have like smoking Henny weed. So like, I'm out there like really, it's like, yo, this shit is like some other shit. Niggas is out there smoking Henny weed. I got my little 50 or whatever I got, a weed from them, some brown chocolate type of joint. Double tap that screen if you know what I mean. We got double the people that likes and we got almost 150 people in here, man. Stop playing. We're going all the way up like a turtleneck even at 4:47 in the morning, man. And we just kicking real life, man. Life is serious, man. You know, the movie will be webivized, right? It ain't gonna be televised, but it's being webivized. Webivized. I can't even say it right. Webivized. It says, yeah, chocolate tie, you feel me? Chocolate tie, you know what I mean? So, you know, it's actually, you know, big old chocolate blunts going around outside. Now we kicking it. Now cousin telling me all this stuff, you know what I mean? Yeah, man, da-da-da-da-da. Now I'm cool as hell, whatever, the whole family jacking me. So I go in the back room with Shorty. Now, Shorty was a very manipulative and smart young lady, right? This might be one of the first times it's happened to me. This was about the second or third time this happened to me, which happened to me several times when I was younger. I don't want to say it like happened to me, but where women just kind of like basically took it because I wasn't trying to, you know what I mean? And they basically just was like, look, man, just jump my bones, you know what I'm saying? Just push me back and just knock, and just, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, man, all right. You know, it happened a couple times because I didn't look at her in a sexual way. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, she was kind of, you know, she wasn't really as curvaceous as I, you know, normally I would like, I think. But she was cool as hell. She had a pretty face, all this stuff. But she went for hers that day. She went for hers and I kind of just, you know, let it happen, right? So I'm walking out. Now, this is one thing that was one of these moments that I just remember that really just stuck with me about just culture and entertainment, right? I remember what song did I hear over and over and over and over that day. It just kept playing over and over. And it really showed me something. Step in the Name of Love, right? This is around that time. Step in the Name of Love. And Step in the Name of Love, this might be the early 2000s. I don't know about 90s. It might be around the early 2000s. Because Step in the Name of Love kept playing. And it was bugging me out that it was just on repeat the whole day when that whole tape and all that shit had just came out. You know what I'm saying? That shit had just came out. What the hell does that mean? Oh, nah. Yeah, yeah, make sure you just don't say certain words in the chat, yeah. Yeah, I definitely got, you know, definitely got molested by a grown woman, you know what I'm saying? She was definitely on time. And I, you know, I let her, I was still young, you know, I was still young and not exactly full-fledged, you know, ism yet. So I said, all right, you know, I gave her a little couple, you know what I'm saying, you know, a couple strokes and went to the bathroom, right? And when I'm walking out to the bathroom, tripping off how this Step in the Name of Love keeps just playing on there. And I'm like, damn, so they jacking him again? Step in the Name of Love? That's all he had to do is step it off? He just stepped it off. And they were just like, hey, step in the name of love. Nobody cared about that shit at the time, right? So, go to the bathroom. You know, you got to do the bathroom. You know, wash up. To be on point. When you're going in a ghetto household, again, this is going to be a ghetto tour guide for some of y'all. Because some of y'all guys is out there and y'all messing with young hood rats and you don't even know what you're walking into. You don't even know what you're walking into, going to their hoods, going to their cribs. You never know who's in the house, right? Even it's cousins, it's different uncles, it's different people that can just come through at any given time or be anywhere, right? So stay on point, right? You're walking out to the bathroom with just, you know what I'm saying, your boxes on now and thinking it's all good, not even thinking like, and I walk out, I swear to y'all, yo, there was 3 niggas at the kitchen table counting a mountain of money. It was 3 niggas just counting money at the table. And I look up, I'm in my boxes, I look up at them and they look up at me. We look at each other, it's just like, they just go back to counting. And I just walk in the bathroom. I'm washing my meals off in the sink like, bruh, what? This is the same niggas from outside. It's the same niggas from outside, just the cousins and shit, bro. And I'm just in the building and then smashing their little cousin. They sitting right here at the table counting bread. I'm walking out my boxes just with the chain on, just like washing my man off at the sink and shit. No, literally naked, no strap, no nothing. I'm just like, oh my God, I'm tripping. I'm fully fledged slipping, right? And again, she like, I ain't thinking about that. That's just I walk in the back of the room, I'm mad as hell. I'm like, yo, your crib is the spot, yo? Like, you ain't tell me your crib was the, like, what the fuck? Your crib is the spot? They counting bread and all type of shit? You know what her response was? This is what showed me. Brooklyn is, you know, Brownsville is just a different world. She was like, what? Man, that's just my cousin and them. Oh, that explains it. Cousins have full access to the crib. They can chop up work, they can count money, they can do whatever right there, and you mind your business. That's it. It's the Brownsville way. What's the big deal, buddy? You know what I mean? You just bust my little cousin's ass. I ain't even say nothing to you. I just sat here and count some money, man. And smoke some of this Henny weed. Mind your business, man. Before you get clapped. Shout out to Brownsville, man. You know what I'm saying? They said they made sure you was safe and made sure you wasn't gonna kill their cousin. Nah, man. You know, it said that's official hood shit, for real. No, it says, Dashiki Jones. I don't know about Dashiki Jones. It's Afro Jones, brother. This isn't a dashiki. This is a shirt that I just didn't button up, brother. I don't know if the pattern looks dashiki-ish to you. But it's Afro Jones. Dashiki Jones sounds like a low-budget activist or something like that. You know what I'm saying? I sound like a low-budget political activist. Dashiki Jones for president. See, I fights the power. And I've been with the people. Dashiki Jones. Yeah, nah. Don't do that. Says hit the like. Yeah, man. He says we need to get that Oh man. See, some of y'all don't be knowing for real, but you gotta see me in person, baby. You know what I'm saying? I'm still a big old nigga, baby. You know what I mean? It's still 200 something six-fold. You know what I mean? But yeah, y'all, some of y'all ladies y'all was feeling that 228 Jones. I definitely was a little more husky coming fresh out that cage. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I put a lot of pain in, man. You know what I'm saying? Definitely so. But yeah, you're gonna see. You know, and first of all, everybody fucking falls off when you come home from damn doing 500 damn pull-ups and push-ups a goddamn day. Okay? That's a year worth of goddamn extra starch muscles. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Them shits deflate a little bit when you come home from jail, nigga. The hell you thought? You know? I'm not no goddamn bodybuilder. I'll still knock one of you niggas the fuck out, and I probably can, you know, make any of you ladies climax better than any man you've ever had. So I'm pretty sure everything's still able. You know what I'm saying? If y'all want some bigger muscles and shit, ladies, you know what I'm saying? Some of y'all need to come on and support the Serius Jones cause. Let's get some more, you know? Let's get some more, ooh, what the fuck is that? Oh, that's why. Ice. I'm like, what the hell is leaking right there? Ice got on the tray. Yeah, man. DM? Yeah, y'all can all DM me, man. First of all, y'all need to DM me and put the word book so I can sell y'all one of these audio books. That's what I need to do. You know what I'm saying? You know, we hand in hand in these things like bean pies, you know what I'm saying? Because these sites be taking goddamn long and they be getting it wrong sometimes, you know what I'm saying? So I be wanting to make sure y'all actually get the book ASAP and I can get some track. You know what I'm saying? Big exchange, no rivalry. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can rock with me. But yeah, so basically the conclusion of the story was the mom wound up coming out, and they was cooking out that day. And we wound up basically just cooking out, having a good time, you know what I'm saying? The mom really liked me, you know what I mean? And shout out to her, you know what I'm saying? She's a mom now, she's doing her thing, you know what I'm saying? She's actually lit, you know what I mean? Got all type of stuff going in the city, you know what I mean? And that was the first time that I went to Brownsville. I really just kind of saw, like, damn, it's just like, they really living like it's, you know, in the 90s, especially, that shit was a different world. I don't know what that means. Maybe G. Says, okay, sure, I just appreciate the fact that dude is amazing and makes his own diamond jewelry, but I'm hating? Who said you was hating? I'm hating on no pork. Oh, who keeps talking about pork? Somebody talking about pork? It says, I don't know what the hell's going on over there. You have a big house? That's not that big. It's not that big. It could always be bigger. Pause. Super pause. I mean, yeah, I know they're talking to one another, Fatima. The chat always be like that, man. And y'all gotta stop confusing people, because sometimes y'all just start arguing in the chat about nonsense and y'all don't even know what y'all be talking about to each other. And somebody be trying to explain something one way, and then sometimes y'all be trolling and then they get on your ass. Cause y'all be thinking y'all could just be hating up in here like people don't be riding, you know what I'm saying? Because ironically, for those that don't know, in the so-called battle rap community, there is like a certain population of people that is like, it's known as a thing, like, you know, it's Jones haters. It's like people that just don't necessarily want to give it up, you know what I'm saying? So they try and spread narratives and this and that, and it's like a real thing, I guess. But it's kind of like funny now, especially because it's like the truth will set you free, man. You know what I'm saying? You can't keep acting like somebody's fronting that just shows you every fucking thing. You know what I mean? It just keeps it tall with you the whole way. That's why we address everything from the trolls to the motherfuckers that's out of control. Hello? He says, right. It's Serius Jones, 100. Yeah, salute, baby. She says, I like that. Hey, you know, we keeping this shit all the way tall like we play ball, y'all. Ain't no capping my rap. And honestly, at this point, it's just about putting the right people around. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times, you don't really realize somebody just did something really, really corny that was just like, wow. Like, you know when people just lie to you, but like don't even understand that you're intelligent enough to like let them? You know what I'm saying? It's like sometimes you don't want to believe the worst about a person because you got, you know, expectations and you're thinking like, nah. But you know though, you know what I'm saying? Somebody just called themselves. Has someone ever tried to ruin an opportunity for you and then you still got the opportunity? And then instead of them, you know what I mean, like saluting it, it's like, oh, yeah, you tried to stop this, huh? Ah, you didn't want that to happen. I see. You know what I mean? It'd be shit like that. He says, Serius Jones still top 5, salute. He says, I can go live and show racks on cam. Well, okay. Good for you, brother. This show is not about showing racks on cam, sir. This show is about life experiences, which is why I'm telling stories from my early 20s or whenever. Okay? It says, I interviewed him at SM2. Jones is the freaking man. Salute, brother. At Summer Madness 2, I was literally out there with 2 Baddingtons passing out CDs and merch with the big body Benz outside. I had driven literally straight to the battle. Brought the house down versus the guy that was actually at the top of the food chain of battle rap that was considered basically the new me, Charlie Clips. He was the freestyle guy. He was the crowd favorite. He was the funny. He was everything. And I came and shocked the world fresh out of not even doing that thing for the 7 years. So it's like over and over and over, I've had to show up against all odds and perform. I've had to figure things out on the fly. I've had to figure out the right thing to do or say at a certain moment that would determine, you know what I mean? Life or death sometimes. Because what if I would have said to the cousin or some shit, man, do what you gonna do, bitch ass nigga. Right? Got my feelings and some shit. And they're like, what? She wasn't gonna tell on me. I'd have just been another, you know, another smoke nigga. She probably done had a couple boyfriends that got, you know, walloped up out of there. You know what I'm saying? So long live DMX. Would I ever battle Cassidy? I'll battle anybody for the right amount of money, but I'm not gonna be battling that much longer, I don't think. Obviously, with one of the best win-loss ratios in battle rap, respectfully, said that's when Clips had the stretch mark rebuttal. Yeah, definitely. That was cold. That was crazy. Cause he was definitely, I definitely alley-ooped him that one too. But the ring card girl was right there. She was holding around. She was smiling. Everything like. So I was just like, pulled her like this, and he was like, something. You grabbing her, that's gonna make this text spark hit your stomach. Now both of y'all can shit on stretch marks. Why did I touch her? Because I didn't even notice the stretch marks. That was the coldest part. I didn't even notice the stretch marks. And then when you look down, you see the stretch marks on her stomach, the whole crowd like, ah! Shout out to Charlie Clips for that, man. That rebuttal was crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Happy, what am I lying about, sir? He says, why am I lying? Tell me why I'm lying, Happy. He said that was a fire battle. Yeah, that was a classic, man. That was a classic, man. You know what I'm saying? He had the which room I'm in shit. But he messed up in the first in terms of winning the battle only because of the fact that he spent so much time on the barber shit. Because the world didn't know me. Just like a lot of people still don't know me. They still start learning my story or whatever. They don't really know how I get down or how I give it up. They just see me in a battle, right? They just know my battle rap personality or some shit like that. But they don't really know my story, know my background, see me, my family, whatever, right? So when he started saying he's a barber, it was like, oh, that's what he does. Oh, he's a barber. It's like, just because they didn't know what I did. So when he spent all of that time in that first round on that barber shit, and I chopped that shit down with that one, the handle clip shit, which I don't even remember coming up with that. That's another example of like just shit just be coming to me on the fly on some survival shit. So when he said whatever he was saying, I'm just sitting there looking at the crowd like, wow, they really eating this shit up, pause. Like I'm looking at people's faces lighting up with joy. Like they looking at me like this with this face, y'all. I'm looking like they really happy, like to see me like looking like I'm losing. I'm like, oh, y'all niggas really like, okay. I got some for y'all motherfuckers. Watch this. So that's when that handle clips line just came to me and it was like, whole house came down. I ain't gonna lie. That was still the biggest room in battle rap history. That was still the biggest night really in battle rap. Okay, so Happy, you were telling me why you were saying okay, Happy says you always got to talk about somebody battle, but can you battle every time you battle you lose? Okay, well that's obviously not true. Let's see what Happy has to say, guys. You know, we like to address our trolls here. He says, I'm soft as hell, and you're not like that. Stop. And that's what you should have stuck to, cutting hair because you can't rap and to stop crying. And you always getting beat up, you always getting checked. Stop it. And I see you have the George Jefferson haircut. Well, sir, ironically, you've never seen me be beat up. Happy, you have the wrong name, of course, but I will address you before I block you permanently, sir. One, actually, I got beat up once by Madball. I told y'all that story. That was in middle school, though. Okay. I got sucker punched by a guy that got beaten, almost hospitalized with two of his friends, and then went on to basically tell them and dry snitch and try to involve police if we continued. So, sorry, sir. Nothing has been checked over here. I'm actually the checker, sir. So if you're talking about internet bloggers and people that go online, then it doesn't matter what you're saying, sir, because people that exist like you are negative people that want to come in other men's chats at 5:09 in the morning and attempt to ruin the positivity that they're doing in their lives. Because you're a miserable man. That's why you named yourself Happy, because you're not that. But unfortunately, sir, not only am I like that, but I'm him, okay? And I'm the only person that you know that not only has lived in all kinds of different states and has always stood tall through it all, has never been robbed, except for one time by a crackhead in Atlanta, right? Which I told y'all that story on this page because we don't hide nothing. We never have any other things that these other rappers have. We don't tell, we don't get robbed, we don't get checked, we don't get beat up, we don't get anything. We get hated on by suckers in what? Battle rap. We don't have these issues in real life or in the streets. But that's why, honestly, I'm done with that shit. I done gave y'all too many years, and this is the reward I get for it. A bunch of nerds and suckers trying to attack your character as a man. Because they ain't got nothing better to do. Trying to attack your manhood. Serius is somehow, all of a sudden, as a 40-something-year-old man, now you're trying to paint the narrative that he's soft. I wasn't soft when I was 25. I wasn't soft when I was 35. I just got soft out of all of a sudden, right? I'm just surviving in California, jails without a blemish on my face. You know what I'm saying? I'm just coming off the East Coast. I'm just magically surviving everything with no problems, huh? When I'm just some soft guy, huh? It's sad. But anyway, y'all are crying, laughing. I see a lot of laughing faces, but don't talk about. Yeah, I know. He said facts. Later, happy. Ryan Hitler, you've kind of been one of my trolls for a while now, brother. I've been kind of letting you live. I guess you're running out of stuff to troll about, right? Because I just seen, he says, later, happy, have a... Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Ryan. I misread you. I misread your thing. That's not you. He was actually saying bye to happy. My bad, brother. He says facts. Mike says woo with mad O's. Yeah, I know. People got to go back 14 years to try to find something wrong with Jones. That shit is sad, man. But honestly, it's just the battle rap world is just a bunch of nerds, that's all. But that's why I'm glad we have, 100 people still here at 5:12 in the morning. I guarantee you if most of your favorite battle rappers, they don't have this type of engagement because they're not entertaining in real life. Shout out to my peers that actually are 100 though and actually love the sport and do present themselves in real man fashion. Pause. You know what I'm saying? But it's just a lot of cornball shit and a lot of cornballs, you know what I'm saying? In that world, I don't know that world, to be honest. And that's why I guess I never navigated, really with any type of grace. You know what I'm saying? I'm always on some, because I don't really know how to be graceful with suckers. That's the best way I could say it. I don't know how to be graceful with suckers. Because at the end of the day, what do? They pause, they suck. Your energy, they try to steal your style, they try to smear your accomplishments and act like you're not you while actually trying to benefit from the work that you put in, all that type of stuff. So it's like, it just gets corny. We're gonna do the real life thing. We're gonna get to the money, we're gonna do the podcasting, we're gonna chop up the game, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna get the bank rolls, the pretty ladies, we're gonna drive the Rolls Royces, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna bust down the pieces. You know what I'm saying? We're going to be good fathers. We're going to be good role models. We're going to paint the city the right way we're supposed to, you know what I'm saying, with game, you know what I mean? And with class and with prestige, man. And we're going to stay sucker free, man. We're going to do our job and be professional sucker duckers, man. You know what I'm saying? Watch out. You know what I'm saying? We gotta stay out the way of these in the way ass niggas. You know what I'm saying? Because in the way ass niggas, they only have one move, and what's that to be? In your way. That's the only thing they're gonna do. That's why they'll come in here in 5:14, and I just do Jersey Kung Fu on their ass just to show them, sorry, I like spanking the devil, pause. You know what I'm saying? I like smacking the shaitan upside the head, man. Nothing y'all throw at me is never gonna prosper, man. You know what I'm saying? He said Serius wrote a hook, that Wyclef song, but the song never came out. Yeah, I wrote a few things, actually. He says, hello, I'm new to your channel. What's happening, Cash Money? And man, we just be popping it and chopping it, man. You know what I'm saying? We just be keeping it all the way tall, talking about life, talking about different situations, man. You know what I mean? Sharing my opinions on shit. I'm basically a streamer, but I just turn on this YouTube and do it. Instead of Twitch, instead of whatever these platforms. We normally go live for about an hour or something like that. You know what I mean? Normally a little more. We be going live for like 2 hours usually. You know what I'm saying? And I got to the point where I was doing almost two a days. I'll find, I can find, it's 24 hours in a day. Especially if I'm getting paid to sit here and chop with y'all, why wouldn't I be able to find 3 hours out the day? You know what I mean? It's better than me sitting around watching TV or, you know what I'm saying? Something else, right? It says, the lives are fire. I'm glad you jacking them, man. He said that custom piecework, I want to see the factory again. He says, I want to see more of the jewelry stuff. Okay, well, you know what? Actually, right now, what I was doing and what I've been doing is, man, I'm just building my campaign, man. So as y'all can see, the jewelry is really toolery, man. You know what I'm saying? That's part of the presentation. You know what I'm saying? That's a game as an artist, as a businessman, whatever in the entertainment world. You know what I'm saying? But that ain't really, that's not the end all be all. We not just out here just making jewelry just to make it. But these was pieces that I actually planned out and thought about and put the work into build because they meant something to me. You know what I'm saying? And to be honest, I had certain plans, you know what I'm saying? I had certain plans, certain travel plans, etc. And things don't always go as planned, you know what I'm saying? But definitely jewelry just always been something that's, to me, it's like a part of the job, you know what I'm saying? If you a star, you're supposed to shine, you know what I mean? It says live. Yeah, live, Jack, salute. It said, nigga said, you, what nigga? Said, this live old? No, it's not old, it's happening right now, sir. Says, let's link back up and record Serious. Who's that? I know you. Says, how do you get paid to do lives on YouTube? Well, first of all, you have to have more than 4,000 subscribers, I believe. I believe you gotta have more than 4,000 subscribers. I believe you gotta have a certain level of engagement or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I had never really, used my YouTube or worked on it before. I had never done lives on here, nothing like that. And then I just started, you know what I'm saying? And ever since I started, we just ain't stopped. You know what I'm saying? Even though I did slow down for a second, you know what I mean? Or, I wasn't as consistent, you know what I'm saying? Now it's like, all right. But I still yet to actually cash a YouTube check. You know what I'm saying? I got money sitting, it's money in there and it's going up, but I still haven't cashed it out yet. You know what I'm saying? What's up with Sherry? She chilling. Sherry actually she might need, some type of surgery on her ear, man. I'm praying she don't. Say, yeah, man, the construction of these three pieces or these pieces when you were making them before your last battle in the factory during that live stream, that was freaking unreal content. Respect. That's still on the page, man. That's still on the page. That's why when the haters and the people be trying to you can see all this. You can go watch it, watch me make my own jewelry. Ain't no shame in my game, man. We show y'all everything. We ain't showing y'all everything, but we showing y'all everything, if you know what I mean. You know what I'm saying? He says, who calls themselves Mook, LML? Hey, we not doing that. He said it's literally live, LOL. Yeah, like literally. He said, I remember the events that brought you out of retirement. No, it wasn't no events. All it was me seeing that it was Return of the Legends, and they paid me the money that I asked for. They paid me more than I asked for. That's all it was, to bring me out of retirement. Because I wasn't battling because of the fact that I looked at it as logistically, I made $10,000 when I battled Mook. I was not battling for less than $10,000. I didn't care what the scenario was. I didn't care whatever they did or said or whatever. I didn't. I told Beasley and told them, if you got more than 10 for me, holler at me. And they finally had more than 10 for me. And the event was Return of the Legends. So it was like appropriate. You know what I'm saying? So my ego as an MC was a little involved in it. Like, wait a minute, hold up. Return of the Legends? They're gonna have everybody, all the legends? Oh no, I got to show up and show out. And what did I do? Yeah, I showed up and had Battle of the Night and showed out. And beat the guy that was the guy. That was the guy at the last Summer Madness. That when he bodied Averb. So Clips was the guy. So really, me versus Clips was the real main event of Summer Madness too. Let's keep it funky. But they don't like to give that up, but it's all up. Said the creation. Yes, thank you, Mount for the South. He said the creation of the piece is amazing content. I remember that stream. Also, super chats are a way he can make money. Do one of these. Yes, I appreciate your support, man. So anybody can do what he just did, which is send a super chat. You see that button right there? You know what I mean? To point your face with my fingers, like E.T. Somebody's trying to clown me, but you can just hit the button right there, super chat. You know what I mean? And does YouTube contact you when they start to pay you? Oh nah, it's just it just actually gets to, you see the whole thing in the studio. Like you see in YouTube studio, you'll see the numbers you're doing. You're gonna see all the different shit. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Nicole? What you laughing at? 092. What's that? Okay. It builds in your dashboard. Yeah, it all builds up on your dashboard. Ironically, my breath don't never stink. I don't know why. My breath really don't be stinking. I would expect it to, like, as much as I be smoking, and sometimes I really just, I don't even be thinking about freshening my breath up, like, before I talk to a bitch or nothing. My breath don't never stink. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't be chewing gum and all that shit. Some of y'all niggas really got stank ass mouths. Some of y'all niggas really stink and don't take care of your insides, so that's why your breath stink. But if you really brush your teeth, if you don't have nothing wrong, you know what I'm saying, and you're healthy on some level, I don't think your breath's supposed to stink, man. You know what I mean? It says top of the morning, Serius in the chat. What's happening? Top of the morning, brother. Yeah. It said, what's up, Unc? How's your day? It's been a while since we talked. Oh, yeah. No. No. Okay, we're not even gonna repeat that name. QUR, guess what room I'm in? Yeah, that was hard to guess what room I'm in. It's a classic scheme. Some people don't realize, like, when you got classic shit like that lives for years and years, think about how many different battles they even use to guess what's room I'm in scheme. You know what I'm saying? Think about how many times that came up. I mean, they don't think about what battle that was. You know what I'm saying? Nah. Unreal TV, you actually are unreal, sir. Because some of you guys are just angry when I expose your favorite cappers. And that's what I realized too. They get mad at me, guys, when I expose the capping rappers. But the capping rappers be bothering me first, guys. They be thinking they can just hate and just quietly hate. And they actually be affecting stuff sometimes, you know what I'm saying? So sometimes I gotta embarrass them. I gotta show the difference, man, you know? They forced me to. He says, Jones, fire emojis. He says, who would I want to battle? Honestly, at this stage, I don't know. It's a good question. It's a good question. Hold on one second. Hold on one second. I ain't want to be pissing with y'all on the phone, man. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me. Got a little bit of home training. No, I mean, I got, pardon me, I'm just joking, man. Good morning, friend. We friends? Okay, baby. Yeah, it says, is Jen still cooking cats? Nah, Jen is actually doing tours. Jen is actually being a family man. You know, Jen is actually a figure in China that does a lot of dope shit actually. You know what I mean? Sold out shows and all that shit. So shout out to Jen. And for the record, if niggas don't got nothing new to say to me besides talking about something for 14 years ago, you're getting blocked because you're a weirdo. And there's nothing gangster about somebody that has nothing gangster to say to you. Find some dirt out on me, please. Okay? If there's any to find it. Okay? Find some nigga that beat me up or something. Find some nigga that robbed me. Find some nigga that took my bitch or something like that. Find something. If all you got to say to me is the same stuff, I got to just block you. I can't even let you troll like that because you're just a cornball. I mean, you're just messing up the chat because it's not even funny to them. Say something that's gonna make people laugh at me or something. All right? Because you're just messing up the chat. He said, it's cool, Jones takes the win. I mean, it's like, it's all right. I'm not a graceful loser, actually. Let me not even lie. You know what I'm saying? Yes, he did enter the knowledge. That was 14 years ago, sir. And you are now banned. So how fun is that? That you get to say the same thing that everybody that has already says. That never works. But I think I might, just for fun, I do think I might beat upstairs. Just because y'all niggas just keep playing like I'm gonna beat all of y'all asses up. So I'm just gonna take it out on Stiz since he keeps running his mouth and just beat him up. I think that's what I'm gonna do. But they still gotta pay me though. You know what I'm saying? This nigga Suge ain't even call me back. It's like, bruh, how I'm gonna fight a nigga that you ain't even call me. Call me, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Call me, tell me how much you gonna pay me, whatever it is, and let me beat the nigga up. You know what I'm saying? He said, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Nah, sometimes we usually time people out, and I let y'all give y'all response to how time people out. But some of these people are specific people and specific haters, you know what I'm saying? And what they're doing is trying to ruin the chat for y'all. You know what I mean? It's 92 people here right now, you know what I'm saying? It's 5:30 in the morning. You know what I mean? They don't like that. They mad. You know what I'm saying? So they just coming in here to start their day off with negativity, because that's how haters roll. You know? And the crazy part to me is, this is the part I don't understand about this generation. Like, you're not ashamed at being a obvious bitch ass nigga? Like, that don't bother you to yourself? Like, that people can just watch you being a hoe? They can see your name. Your name is right there while you're at 5:30 in the morning sitting there talking in another man's comments, talking down to him. There are women here, brother. The women can see you being a girl. That's girl stuff, brother. The girls are here. If you're gonna be in here and even girls aren't hating, you're literally being worse than a girl. That's something the girls are supposed to do. You ain't shit. That's not man activity, brother. There's nothing masculine about that, brother. Go do some push-ups, brother. You're losing it, brother. Okay? Get it together, brother. Be a man. Be a man. Stop spamming another man's inbox and comments before you even brush your teeth at 5:30 in the morning, brother. You definitely didn't get no ass last night. You definitely didn't get no money or no ass last night. That's why you're up. That's why you're up right now. That's why you're still up right now on my page. Because you ain't getting no ass. You ain't got no action. And you didn't get no money because you would have slept soundly. If you got some money, you'd have been happy. You'd have fell asleep. Damn, I had a good day, man. You know what I'm saying? And you might have got some ass if you got some money. See, ironic how that works? You're broke and you're upset. Both of those don't go together. You can't be a broke and an angry nigga and expect the bitch to want to fuck with you, brother. Okay? So if you had some action, if you had some women, or maybe you guys like dudes, because obviously you're a dude liker if you're sitting here talking to another dude at 5:30. Because men that like women don't talk to other dudes at 5:30 in the morning, brother. I'm only here because look how many beautiful women I have in here. I'm sorry, guys. I gotta be honest. Okay? I don't love you guys that much. All right? I love you, but I don't love you like that. You know what I'm saying? It's wolf love. But the ladies, you know what I'm saying? We got a different understanding here. Okay? Shout out to my ladies. Ladies, put a peace sign in the chat for me right now. Let me get one of these just so I see how many of y'all is up in here. Just so we can get the ratio correct. You know what I'm saying? Because these niggas don't be knowing, man. These niggas be they used to sausage fest events. All these battle rap niggas, they used to never having no actual women around them. He said, what the F? Yeah. Yeah, man. I'm counting too. Let me see. Ladies, give me a peace sign. Yep. And bye. I look like DeMarcus Cousins? What type of man? Why are you telling me to block you, please? Just bye. You don't control your own emotions as a man? Just block yourself, brother. I don't have to block you. No, man. I'm just joking. My fan base knows I'm joking. That's why they're all still here. That's why there's still 100 people here and no one left when I said that, because they know I'm joking, brother. Okay? And I'm sarcastic. This is my own show, Unreal TV, and you're just turning into a dick rider now because you're realizing I'm amazing when you had no reason to be hating this whole time, okay? All of my haters turn into fans. That's why y'all still here, because y'all love me, okay? So you might as well just stop hating, right? Get it out your system, man. Go say your prayers, bro. Get in tune with something positive, man. And you won't even be allowed to hate on a nigga like me. you'll just feel weird even doing it. Because it don't even make sense. You know what I'm saying? How you hate on the real one? That actually fucking showed you the way. That actually been solid this whole time and don't do nothing but be himself. I don't fucking care enough to cap. Never have. But I do be passionate about what I fucking mean and what I say. Cause I mean it. God damn it. Says, do I play GTA online? No, I don't really play video games like that, y'all. I got a PlayStation 4 in there that I never even played. You know what I mean? And yeah, first of all, for people that don't know the rules in terms of like, there's a lot of people that don't know street rules, that's all. You know what I'm saying? So they don't understand certain things. One, the rules in street politics are, if you sneak somebody and don't want to give them a one, you get stabbed. That's girl stuff. That's pussy stuff. Okay, that's not something you can commend. So it's just weird when battle rap people, they just still don't understand the streets, and they in their mind they just look at it as, oh, you took one L on a stage, you're not street. Oh no, it's weird, bro. It's kind of annoying because we don't even care about that stuff, brother. We care about the money, brother. All right? The money, the money, the money. Okay? That's what we're going to focus on until it's gone. You know what I mean? I think I'm going to make me some pasta at 5:30 in the morning. Yes, indeed. I'm going to make some pasta with cheese. Yep. That's gonna happen. And y'all just, y'all guess y'all could chill out with me for a little bit longer. Fuck it. 2 tears in a bucket. I'm gonna fry these onions up. Alright. I like fried onions. How many of y'all like fried onions? I'm a fried onion nigga. And why is my eyes not watering, man? I don't even think I can cry no more, man. I don't think I have no tear ducts. You're supposed to like be teary-eyed when you're chopping an onion or something, right? Spit something serious? I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie, Jack. I don't think that's gonna happen right now, Jackaroni. You know what I'm saying? I'm in a whole different bag right now, my Damie. I'm about to sign my pity on the running kind. I might fuck around and start rapping like Pootie Tang in this motherfucker. Sadate, Wadata. He said the grind don't stop. Yeah, you know that. You know that. He said, yo, move the chat up. I asked you a question earlier. Okay. That's, I can't read what that says. Why don't you freestyle in your battles more, gang? To be honest, because I actually like rapping bars that are hard. Like, I actually like my bars that I write. And usually, even when I freestyle something, it usually ain't harder than some shit I wrote. So, a lot of times when I freestyle, it's because the nigga said something so hard that I have to rebuttal it. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of times, to be honest, these niggas don't be saying shit that's hard. They be like literally only getting bars off of me that's a joke or some shit like that. Or something that's like, like they normally don't get just haymaker bars off of me to the point where I feel like I have to rebuttal it. But that's normally what I rebuttal, you know what I'm saying? If somebody just gets one of them lines off that's like, oh, it's like, oh, nah, you gotta rebuttal that, you know what I'm saying? That's normally how rebuttals work, you know what I'm saying, for me. You know? Said facts. None of that jokey joke bullshit over here. Yeah, I'm saying, like, it be like that. You know what I mean? It says, your man moved the chat up and asking, your man moved the chat up south asking the root. What? You didn't cut the root? Don't cut the root. Are you talking about my onion? I'm sorry, but don't tell me how to cook my goddamn food, sir. Alright? This is Casa de Jones around this motherfucker right about now. Okay? And I'm a cook how I'm a cook. Jack. It says, seems like you beat Clip off the freestyle. Yeah, honestly, yeah, you're right. You're right. But that's because Clips did something that required me to freestyle. You know what I'm saying? He had that whole barber shit the whole time. And the barber shit was hit, like I said. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, if you got something that's requiring, like a nigga is doing some shit that you gotta respond to right there, yeah. But to be honest, I'm not responding to like certain shit, bro. And that's where it gets weird. Because if somebody's sitting there, you know, I won't even call it dry snitching because they're basically just trying to incriminate me with bars, saying that you do this, you do that, you do this. I'm not even going to respond to some of that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even going to, you know, write bars or say something in that way. Like, I don't like that shit. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's, you know, would be some of the bars that you would be talking about. Like, why didn't you talk about this or why didn't you talk about that? But it's like, bruh, that shit is corny and it gets lame after a while for you to keep having to say the same shit over and over. When people that come in the sense will just do the homework and they know what's what. You know what I'm saying? It says, I want some oxtails right now. Yeah, that'll be good. Said, I know you was disappointed in his performance. I was too. I'm a youth counselor at a teen library in Far Rock that has a studio. The kids rap, they are good. I'd love for you to come down and work with the kids sometime if you be down with it. I would be down with that. And actually, let's do that. And let's go live and film it. And let's start doing the series that I've been said I was gonna do, which is basically creation camp. Where we sit around with kids and we just teach them how to create shit. Excuse my language, you know what I'm saying? But we teach the kids just how to create. Teach them how to make beats, teach them how to write, teach them how to rap. I'm with all that. So DM me and let me know, for real, for real. Know what I mean? I'm with that. I'm definitely come for the kids. You said, and I shouldn't have to? What you mean I shouldn't have to? Chef Jones, hey man, we got to eat. Oh, you mean I shouldn't have to cook? Tell them, friend, you cook how you like it. Yeah, man, I like it how I like it, pause. I like to have shit my way. The wolf way or no way. Some people don't understand that concept, man. Like, some people think they just gonna do what they want to do with you, like, no matter what. It's crazy. And it's like, bro, you probably would like my way. Probably like my way if you just actually go my whole way. But if you don't, you won't know. If you go your own way, if you go your own way. That song just came right in my head. Yeah, that's how my brain works. It's a goddamn jukebox up here. Yeah, I wonder why I'm doing music. I'm crazy, y'all. My brain don't turn off. It says, nah, that's not what I'm talking. What you talking about? You said you reading the wrong thing as the question again, South. What's the question? Oh, perfect, awesome. All right, see, yeah, this chat is flying so fast. I don't even know y'all talking. Y'all be going crazy in this chat. Said thank you. Yeah, let me know. All right. He says you with that, get the whole pack, and we want chicken quarters. Make your cook to order. Hey, chicken wing, do your thing, man. Jones versus Daniels fire. Yeah, we been supposed to do that, man. Niggas don't want no real battles, man. Why has that not been booked? Why that ain't been booked? Niggas don't want no real lyrical showdown. You know what I'm saying? That's the bar guy versus the bar lord. That's a no-brainer classic. That's a no-brainer classic that been should have happened, but you know what I mean? This is why it's like at this stage, it's like, you know what, I'm not even deep, man. Honestly, I just want to focus on my game at this point. You know what I'm saying? Just give me a couple nice, people in my life that just want to get money with me. Give me a nice, pocket where I can get my bread and go up like a skyrocket. Man, that's all I need to do. Keep releasing my content, keep chopping it up with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Podcast, you know what I mean? Keep working on my old school whips, keep working out, keep eating right. You know what I'm saying? Be a better dad, just be better, man. I ain't got time to be doing shit that's gonna make me a worse nigga, bro. Hey, y'all niggas don't even know. These people in battle rap don't even understand. There's already a few people that then already put themselves in way into the line of fire, like just to make a blog. Like they don't even get it. It's like, all right. Mm-hmm. He said, nah, stop the dumbass questions. What dumbass question? What is that? Nah, yeah, it's true, Paul. I used to actually be, I used to be an actual wolf. You know what I'm saying? So I'm actually, a morphed mutant. So yeah, it's a different type of transition. You know what I mean? From actual wolf to a human. It was hard, but I made it happen, you know? Mm-hmm. Would you love your own man? Would you love your own man? I'm gonna hit that bucatini. Y'all know about that bucatini? I'm making bucatini. I'm chucking my onions up to my sauce. We got some cheese. I could throw out some chicken and all that, but it's too late. I ain't gonna lie. It's just some munchy shit right here. I'm not even gonna go that hamster. We're just gonna fry the onions a little bit. Throw that sauce on him. You know what I'm saying? Throw that cheese on it. Ah, you bitch ass nigga. Damn. There goes my cheese. So y'all fucking fault. I wasn't fucking going live with you bastards. I had cheese. What's that bullshit, y'all? No, don't even think about it, Sherry. Go. Go over there. Go back. Go back. I know you're gonna try to lick this shit up off the floor and you're gonna cut your, this glass. No. Would you go your own way? See, y'all distracted me, man. He says, who got sauce? We need barbecue chicken wings. Chicken wing, you over here promoting like a motherfucker. I'm about to start charging y'all pages. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's still him. Get that sauce together. It's only enough. I'm only making enough for one plate. You know what I'm saying? Get that sauce together with the onions. I'm gonna put some cheese in there. Alright, gonna put some cheese in here. Cheese in here. I'm gonna cut up some peppers. Stop! Get off there. See? You're licking glass. No. Come here. I'm just gonna try to lick that. Come on. Let's go. 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 Would I do another verbal war zone battle? I was disappointed in the fire and misfit. You beat him. I thought clear. I thought too easy. I mean, hey, it ain't his fault that I'm nice. Come on. Come on, Shelly. Go. He actually did decent for, but, that's what it is. I'm different on the beat. You know that. I don't think there's no battle rapper or rapper period that can see me on the beat. I ain't gonna lie. I don't think it's nobody seeing me if they put that beat on, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's damn near impossible to beat me without the beat. On the beat, listen. What's up, Jonah? What up, Jones? What's up, Russell Hamilton? No funny shit, though. You vegan, bro? Nah, I'm not vegan. I'm not vegan. I just ate some motherfucking chicken. And to be honest, I'm really on some greedy shit right now. Because I really, it's 5:30 in the morning. I'm cooking some pasta. But you know what I mean? I'm in Operation Bounce, you know what I'm saying? Get this shit back. You see that? Still got that karate body, but I'm about to get that, you know what I'm saying? The ladies say they want me to get that bulk back. They want me to get that, all that back going. You know what I'm saying? He said, I'ma just tuck mine in. I'ma just tuck mine in. He said he's Muslim, he doesn't eat beef or some shit. No, that's not how that works. Pause, I do eat beef, but we don't eat pork. You know what I'm saying? There's no pork on my fork. Nicole said, we want that weight. Ha! Surf, Ars, and Lux nice on the beat, but I don't know. I gotta tap into your music, OG. Yeah, you gotta do that for sure. You gotta do that for sure. Tapping in my music ASAP. Afro Jones out right now. Bomb. Damn. With the onions, that should be good as hell. Meet the Wolf. Meet the Wolf is out right now. D.I. Jones is out right now. Afro Jones is out right now. And look, we still got 100 people here down there. Can I sell y'all niggas a book? My book is out right now. Send me a Cash App and send me your email. Send me a Cash App, send me your email. It's a 2-hour audio book. It's $30. All right? It's 2-hour audio film, basically. I won't even call it a book. It's basically an audio film. Shout out to all y'all that copped it already. I appreciate y'all. You could buy it twice. Nah. I wouldn't be mad. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be mad. You know what I'm saying? And, ooh. I bet you to wash these damn dishes, I ain't gonna lie. Baby, gotta eat. I don't know nothing about that right there. You said the dirty, gonna represent it to the T-top. Born and bred up on the street top. Get to the money in the sweet spot. Afro Jones a classic. Man, I appreciate that, bro. I appreciate that, bro. We still rocking. We just came out with that a month ago, damn near. Was that a month? You know what I'm saying? So that shit is still kind of brand new, bro. You know what I'm saying? I gotta keep promoting and branding that shit, man. I need to do some more videos for that shit ASAP. Show us the food. It ain't done, bro. I ain't done. You send a DM, I appreciate that. Anybody else that need a book right now, I appreciate y'all. If y'all send a DM at The Real Serious Jones, no O in my Serious. At The Real Serious Jones, SERIUS. Send me a DM and just put the word book. All right? And then you're gonna send me a Cash App. Because apparently some people just did that and just sent the word book. I guess they thought I was just gonna, you know what I mean? That means I just get a free book. Like, can you show me some goddamn support, motherfucker? That's what the whole premise is, man. But, you know, otherwise, I just told you to go to the regular platforms. But obviously, you said book. Huh? Yeah, well, also you could just send me a Cash App to $ the Wolf Way and just put your email in the description. Then boom, I'll send it right there. $30 to the Wolf Way. Okay? And what you mean don't throw out the root? You talking about this? He said Jones cooks. Wow. Why is that a wow? Why would Jones not cook? Jones is a whole grown man. Jones is a whole grown man that has lived on his own since he was 17 years old. So why would Jones not know how to cook? Jones is a whole father. Jones, why they gas Big T like he won that battle, bro? You see that, right? If you cut the root, you cry. That's what makes men cry. Well, I cut the root. I don't know. I didn't cry. This is the root part. I don't know, man. I don't know, bro. My tear ducts is a little worn out, man. I couldn't cry if I wanted to, man. I don't even cry at funerals no more. I'm all cried out. You said I'm all cried out and there's nothing to say. DMX is back. Shit. Rest in peace to X, man. We're not disrespecting legends, brother. And that means we're not disrespecting Serius Jones or DMX. Okay? Get your mind right. Get your mind right and get your money right unless you're ready for war. Hey. Niggas be acting like y'all want war. Your money don't even be right, man. Y'all niggas ain't trying to do nothing. Trying to do nothing with nothing. Why do I want to cry? I don't say I want to cry. Crying is supposedly healthy for you. I actually did feel like I wanted to cry a couple times and I couldn't. I felt kind of embarrassed. Because when your peoples die, sometimes you feel like you're supposed to be emotional. You know what I'm saying? Like you feel like you're supposed to be emotional. And then when you're not, it's like, damn. Like, sometimes you be feeling a way that you're not even feeling a way. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you ever been through that before. When you lose people, like unfortunately a lot of me and mines have, you start to develop a certain type of numbness to that shit. And it's not like it don't hurt no more, but it's like it just don't hit the same. You know what I'm saying? And like when people be saying stuff that's like weird comments about, you know, people not being hard or not, you know, this and this and that. To me, that's the hardest stuff to me. You know what I'm saying? People that you know, sitting right there with you all the time, that's gone tomorrow. Boom. It's like that. Or doing 100 years or some shit. That's real shit. Ain't nothing cap about that. You know? That shit really resonates with your ass. You're like, damn. He was just right here. We was just right there. We just this and this and this. You know? Chef Boyard Jones, Chef Boyard P, man. Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Get that bucatini in there. You know what I'm saying? Got a little tomato sauce with the onions. I was thinking of cutting up some peppers in there, but I like the way that shit tastes, just like that. I'm gonna put some garlic in that motherfucker. I'm gonna eat me a little bit of pasta before I take it down. You know what I'm saying? Because that pasta gonna get you right back in the game. You know what I'm saying? About to hit my sets. You know what I'm saying? Check him out. You feel me? He says, yeah, I be feeling like we're supposed to cry, but then we've been through so much shit. Yeah, man, it be hard to cry when you've been through as much shit as, you know what I mean? Like, it'd be hard to even be surprised. Rest in peace, my nigga Omen, yo. Rest in peace, my man Omen, man. Classic, legendary producer and an ill nigga, man. You know what I'm saying? My nigga Omen was a different sandwich. That should be crazy how just you turn around, bam. You know? Why is my forehead so big? Pause, but I think it's just the angle, brother. I think it's just the angle. I don't think my forehead that big, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm just holding the camera like this. It's like the angle. I look all shiny and shit. Like, you know, that's all. I'm walking around the crib holding the camera in my face. You know what I'm saying? It's not exactly the most flattering angle for your head shape. Pause. Okay? Why are you worried about the shape of my goddamn head dynamics at 6:04 in the morning, brother? What's up with y'all niggas, B? What's the email, Jones? SeriusOG@gmail. SeriusOG@gmail. Again, no O when you spell serious. SeriusOG@gmail. Any of you ladies want to hit me up? Y'all got anything to say that you think I might want to hear? You know what I'm saying? And if you're not weird, you know what I'm saying, or wearing veneers, then you can hit me there. Hey, tap in with me like, you know, Savion Glover, Tapioca. You know, says he got the cone head angle. Yeah, Beldar. Shout out to my nigga Beldar. Y'all don't remember that nigga? Y'all ain't got shit better to do, huh? Than kick it with me, man. It's 100 people still here, man. We just sitting here, just talking shit, swallowing spit at this point, huh? He says, forgive him, South. He's a bit dumb. I'm dumb? Really? He says, cause he done cut through all that. Oh, you talking about why? Cause I didn't cut the root part. Look, man. You know what? What that nigga Bob, what my man Bob Marley said? Don't talk to me if you think I'm dumb. All right? Don't talk to me if you think I'm dumb. Because I'm actually one of the smartest human beings that your crummy ass ever met. Okay? That's why you're here. Because you like it. So shut up. Shut it up. I'm going to use this shirt because this belonged to a young lady who is no longer here. So, and it's actually making for a good mop right now. There you go. There you go. What's up with y'all niggas though, B? What y'all got going on? What are you doing right now at 6:05 in the morning on Wednesday? Let me know in the chat right now. And don't lie. And yes, it's cilantro in this Italian seasoning I put in it. So yeah, it got some cilantro in it. Good morning, Jones. Yo, Jones, you on the East Coast? Yes, I am, sir. Clocking in at work, okay. Work commute, just getting off work, champ, okay. I give up. I'm saying you aren't dumb. I'm saying you're good while I'm chilling, getting ready for work. I'm just being sarcastic, mouth of the South. I don't give a damn, okay? Y'all gotta learn my sense of humor, all right? Sometimes I just be talking, you know what I mean? I'm just messing with y'all. He says, watching TV with my child. I hear that, Larry. Just woke up waiting on this damn settlement, about to out this city. Oh, okay. Nicole says she about to roll up. What's your favorite rap verse you spit, bro? I don't know that. It says, Jones Real was the oldest broad you would entertain. Of course she's bad, but what's the oldest broad you would entertain? I got this 55 bad-year-old shit crazy, may need your thoughts. He said, brother, the crib look fat. That's an Airbnb? No, brother. This is my crib. This is my crib for a while now, bro. I've been here to the necklace. You know what I'm saying? I've been here to the necklace. You know, besides, you know what I'm saying? You know, a few motherfuckers that made an exit. If you could dig it. Well, yeah. So, Jeez. Yes. Jeez. This is brother. Dope. Yeah. You know, goddamn Airbnbs, man. These people be crazy, man. They be saying all type of shit, bro. I still got all my cars. I still got everything. I still got everything I had before I went to jail. So it's like, I don't understand where the hate be coming from besides the suckers, you know what I'm saying? But I do need to make some money right now. I do need to make some money right now, I repeat. So, cop the Art of Word War. DM me, put the word book, or just hit this, the Wolf Way. The Wolf Way. That's the cash app. And just send your email with it. 30 cash. That's the same amount as you spend on an eighth of weed. So if my book with 30 years of my life experience ain't worth an eighth of weed, hopefully I'm worth an eighth of weed. Shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. All right. Just like Kanye. Pasta. For breakfast. Said cause we mobsters, niggas is actors, niggas deserve Oscars. Me, I'm critically acclaimed. Slug past your brain. He says, why do you need money, nigga? Don't we always need money? You don't need money? I thought we all needed money. I mean, if I lived in the jungle somewhere, maybe, you know what I'm saying? Amazon rainforest, something like that, which sometimes I fantasize about. Sometimes I fantasize about, I watch them shows like Alone and shit like that. Naked and Afraid, pause. And I be thinking like, damn, what if I did just go to the fucking wilderness, right? Just live off the land. You know what I'm saying? Grow my own vegetables, got some chickens running around. You know what I mean? That shit do sound kind of like a fantasy, but honestly, nigga, you know how much hard work that shit is? You ain't never gonna rest. Cause you rest, you starve. You rest, you die in the wilderness. That's the difference they don't tell you. You know what I mean? When your life really depend on it, this shit ain't about fun no more. You see them people that be in Alaska and these different mountain men and shit and all that shit they be going through. They be 60 years old. And that's the only reason they still alive, because they gotta be in shape. They gotta be out there hunting and trapping and fishing and hiking up mountains and riding horses and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's the catch-22. That's the catch-22, because they'll tell you, ain't nothing easy about this life. There's nothing easy about this life. I wake up 5:30 in the morning, feed the chickens, go down there, feed the goats. And then I let out the dogs, feed all the dogs. Then we feed the hogs. Then we go on and milk the cows. Ugh. Why country people are doing this? Ugh. And then I get on out there. And plow those fields. You know, because the corn's got to come through. You know, before those good old hogs get to it. Before the hogs get to it, you always run out of breath at the end of this shit. Like, yeah. Before those hogs get to it, you know, I don't want those hogs getting on down there to it. So, you know, we're gonna get on down there, and me and Bud and some of the guys there, we're gonna, you know, get on down there. Why always gotta be a hole? Why gotta be a hole? We gonna get on down there yonder, you know, get on down underneath there. get on down there. I'll come down there and snatch you off that goddamn horse surf faster goddamn heddle spin, buddy. Hey, Sherry. What's going on, doggy? What's going on, doggy? So you're just gonna be cuddled all up there on my bed, huh? Every word is they last breath, right? So you're just gonna cuddle on up there on my bed there, huh? Just all in my sheets there, huh? Just putting doggy hair and fur. Yeah. He says, I can confirm this is in Nashville. Hey, goddamn it, I told you I'm from goddamn Tennessee. Oh, wait, I ain't say that right. Hold on. Tennessee gotta be like, I told you I was from goddamn Tennessee. Goddamn Tennessee, boy. Chattanooga to be specific. Chattanooga. Chattanooga. You know, me and my goddamn buddies down there, down yonder, down there, I don't know, up under there. You know, we're just gonna go on down there and just, you know. What's up, Sherry? She's cute as hell. Y'all jacking her? Yeah, that's Sherry, baby. Hey, mamas. I wonder, can dogs eat spaghetti? Are dogs able to eat spaghetti? What y'all think? I know they ain't supposed to eat tomato sauce, but I don't know if they can eat, you know what I'm saying? Somebody look that up for me right fast and let me know. Can a dog eat pasta? Because you know she about to be right here on my body talking about, "Arr." How many of y'all ladies want to come help me take care of Sherry? Any of y'all ladies want to help me come take care of Sherry? You're welcome, but of course, you know, she's a full-time job. Sherry's a very expensive dog, you know what I'm saying? Sherry is not like one of those cheap little, you know, Sherry, you know? Sherry about that life. Right, Sherry? Sherry is about that boss life. She is accustomed to steaks. You know what I'm saying? Sherry be looking at me when I make some fish, some shrimp, like, nigga, what? Better have some of that for me. You know what I'm saying?